Hello. Gonna get a little bit of practicing in and test my equipment because I've been having some problems with my live stream. I always stream on Sundays, or I always try to. But Pro Tools has been messing up on me. Works fine for everything else, even for my lessons, and I use OBS with my lessons too, so I can't imagine what the problem is. I'm on a different profile with different settings, so maybe something about the live stream setting. But I don't know. So I did fix one thing. I changed one thing. I raised the latency on the hardware buffer on my interface, if you happen to know what that means. Cool. So I changed it. Yael, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. And we'll see if that helps anything. I don't know. I ran it the other day for a while, and it didn't crash. So I'm just going to practice for a little while today, about another 45 minutes, and hopefully it doesn't crash. I don't know. I'm just going to run through some things and get my practice in and also live stream at the same time to test my equipment. So if you want to hang out, talk about drums, cool. I'm not going to be playing any songs today. At least not any requests. I might jam a song or two that I'm working on. But, yeah, not a regular stream. Just a test. What's up, Dimebot? Good to see you guys. Just testing equipment. I don't have the triggers turned on yet. Just running some stuff. How's y'all's day going? How's your week going? So I like to warm up by just getting my feet going. Singles. And with my hands, I run singles, and then doubles, paradiddles, paradiddle diddle, left hand lead, doubles, paradiddles, paradiddle diddle. And then I offset it. But the whole time I'm running singles with my feet. And it took me a long time to be able to work out just the coordination alone, to be able to get the rights and lefts, hands and feet to line up. But they seem to line up pretty well now, although there's times where they get a little flammy. So I'm working on that, and I'm just getting things warmed up. And then I start with the left foot. Little dicey there. Now I'm up to 135. Let's see. Leading, starting the whole thing now with the left hand and still leading with the left foot as well. Left foot does not like leading. That's the whole point. little bit of a gallop going on there. Woo! Okay, now leading with the right foot again, but starting the whole exercise with the left hand. Which doesn't really matter because the exercise flips hands anyway, but there's something psychologically different about starting the entire thing on the left hand, I feel like. Could turn on the triggers for this, but it would just be, it would sound like a blast beat the whole time. Getting a little burn in the feet already, in the calves. Only at 135. I got a long way to go with my feet, you guys. They are in rough shape. All right, I'm going to turn the triggers on and run this like on the ride and snare. All right. And I like to sometimes play this one on the ride and snare because it gives it a little melody to the patterns. And I'm going to try to push 140. What the hell? Cool. Definitely feeling the burn now. All right. I suppose that's a good warm-up. I'm going to read some patterns from this book that I like to read patterns from. And I'm going to play them groove style on the bass drum. Just trying to incorporate the left foot more and give it a more active role here. I should probably even lead some of these with the left foot, but we'll see. Specifically triplets. I want to do some 16th note triplets. There we go. The book I'm reading from, if you're interested, it's called The Packet. A fundamental-based percussion curriculum. It's pretty cool. It's got some mallets in there. It's got some rudimental. It's got a little bit of drum set, but I'm just using the rudimental rhythm sections here to get some cool patterns for my feet to play. And I want to be able to play 16th note triplets. Let me start at 100. Let me start slow. Watch, I still won't be able to play it cleanly, but here we go. No. No, nobody wants to listen to that. All right. Ugh, God, hearing it, I'm like, no, I can't. I don't even think I can play this cleanly at 100. Yeah, no, I'm going to slow that down. Left foot is not clean. And what's the point of repeating something if it's not clean? Slow it down. till you feel totally relaxed. Get it clean. Here's 90. God, my left foot even feels uncomfortable at 90. Hold up, y'all. All right. Here we go. Ah. Ah. That was slop. That last measure. That's kind of tough right there. Dixie, awesome. Glad you're digging it. I tried to at least practice stuff that had somewhat of a groove to it. Nah, left foot's totally rushing that. I should be able to do this at 90. Hold on. All right, that sounds better feet only. If I can focus a little more of my RAM towards CPU, my CPU processing power towards feet. That should help out with this task. Left foot just wants to rush, and that's lack of control there, y'all. That's all that is. I used to convince myself I was just too fast. No, I'm not rushing. My feet are just too fast, you know? What can you do? No, lack of control. Oh, what's that, Dixie? Twitch clip, it would appear. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Okay, let me try some more of this page. I'm going to go just incredibly slow. This isn't even incredibly slow, but it is pretty darn slow. Like if I was learning this pattern, I'd go slower. But to me it feels slow because I should be able to play it at this speed, but good old left foot. All right. There it is. There's a song I want to be able to play at 120. This type of stuff. Well, there's never like 6 straight in a row, but there's little bursts, And if I can't play it cleanly at 80 or 90, how am I going to play it cleanly at 120? I used to think I was playing it cleanly until I listened back and went, whoa! Something ain't right. I used to hide behind the noise and the volume of my snare and my cymbals, and I would just assume that my feet were on point. Yeah, wrong assumption. Drummer Daddy-O, what's up, man? Just doing some practicing. Trying to get these feet moving. Trying to get my left foot in time. That's what it is. All right, I'm going to run the entire page left foot lead now and see if that, I don't know. helps over time, maybe. Nice and slow, 80. Should I do left-hand lead also, or is that spreading my resources too thin? Because then I won't be paying attention to my left foot, which defeats the whole purpose. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna stick with the right-hand lead, left foot lead. That is weird. But ain't that something? Okay, now the triplet led with the left foot is sloppy, and the one that's normally sloppy is clean because the right foot can come in on the offbeat. Man, that's something. Dude, I love accelerating metronomes. I made one of my own a few years back. I use that. Is there one that's like out there? You can maybe you probably just Google it or something. Yes. Cool. Let me try some accelerating metronome stuff. Because, I have ADD, and that's how I roll. I used to think, I got to come up with a schedule for my practice sessions and follow it No, I jump around like crazy, all right? And that's okay. Got to keep yourself entertained. Here we go, accelerating metronome. I'm going to pick a pattern, and I'm going to run it. Oh, hang on, let me see what this is. All right, let's try it. 90 to 150. It's painfully loud. All right, I tell you what, that seems really cool. I'm going to use the one that I'm used to using. The pattern is like Gojira, only pain, kind of. Right on. Nice. I love patterns like that. I'm so glad double bass drumming has come past the early days of the whole time. So I was thinking about how do you make an accelerating metronome? Do you have it speed up once a measure? Do you draw like a linear kind of thing in your DAW to make it speed up? I don't know. And I wonder how they did the one on YouTube. The one I did, it speeds up 1 BPM every quarter note. Yeah, that's what's happening. All right, pattern I'm going to start with is one I've been really interested in lately, and that is split singles. Right foot, right hand, left foot, left hand. Hey, what's up, Kevin? So I'm going to use the accelerating metronome to practice split singles. Half the challenge is just moving with the metronome, listening and reacting, and so that's why I'm going with the one I'm used to. What kind of stuff do you run with the accelerating metronome, Daddy-O? Almost made it to 200. And then it starts slowing down. Yes, it's such a good thing when you're practicing to run things slowly and then to speed them up, because the nuance of the motions and the techniques changes over time. So, okay, talk to me about kick drumming, because I'm still pretty much a noob, I feel like. What muscle groups are you talking about, and which ones do you go to at higher tempos? Because I've heard about people using leg at lower tempos and then using ankle at higher tempos. But I feel like, wouldn't you want to also just use ankle at lower tempos too? Like, why not? I don't know. But how do you approach it? I'm going to try to lead with the hands now. It's way harder for me. Gotcha. upper leg muscles, and then lower. And then do you overlap them in the middle tempos? Or do you tend to just pick one or the other for whatever you're playing? Okay, bye, Kevin. So they meet in the middle around the 150 to 170 range. I have twitch muscles past 150. I can twitch double bass drums at 200, but I have zero control. Like I make my hands follow my feet. So if I had to play that with a metronome, not happening. If I had to play that with a song, with a recording, no, it's not happening. I can do it, but I just can't control it. What do you recommend for working on that? Building control at slower tempos? Yeah, I feel you. I just get to a point where I can't even tell what each foot is doing. I don't hear it as well, especially with the triggers. You know, at least when you kick a drum, you kind of feel that through your in-ear monitors or your headphones or whatever you're using. But man, when it's a mesh bass drum head and you're only hearing a sampled bass drum and you're trying to play along with sampled drums, you can't tell which one's which. I don't know. That's one of the things I struggle with the most, especially playing covers on Sundays. Smaller bursts at faster tempos. Oh, that's cool. Because all right, so I had always assumed you run the patterns at slower speeds to develop the control. But using different muscle groups, it doesn't apply. So it's different techniques, I guess. So slower speeds won't necessarily help you at higher speed control, maybe. I also lack the endurance to go very long for practicing. I love fives. Only for this type, like I never use fives, but in practicing double bass stuff, because it lets you switch hands, or rather switch feet. Right, left, right, left, right. All right, 2 up, 2 down. I hate that the name fraction feels stuck. My goal here is to make this pattern cleaner. I tend to crush the doubles with my feet. You know, it always starts with, just make your left foot follow your right foot, which is great advice for getting started and for staying locked with the metronome. But my left foot tends to follow too closely to the right foot. So now I'm trying to take it to the next level where it's like actually placing the left feet, trying to respect each count. Pick it that, pick it that, pick it that, pick it that. That's what I'm trying to listen for. Pick it that, pick it that, pick it that, pick it that. All right, then it starts slowing down. Cool. doing the left foot lead shuffle has helped the left foot get stronger. Oh, so right, Hopper teacher leading with the left foot. Weren't you telling me was it you or Jester that was suggesting that approach? It makes so much sense because your left foot's used to hi-hatting on the beat anyway. So yeah, I dig it. I've run into problems with those last two notes. Oh, they line up with the right hand, with the right foot now. Not so bad. All right, I'm gonna have to practice that more. Okay, here's accelerating metronome. I'm gonna offset the 2 up, 2 down pattern by starting with 1 up. Trying to respect the left foot placement. Not too much. Almost made it. All right, now 2 down, 2 up. Always easier leading with the foot. Okay, cool. Daddy, thank you so much. That's the best question you ever could have asked me because I'm doing a hybrid. So I have a snare drum with a towel underneath the top head, so it sounds super muffled and quiet. I'm triggering that slightly with like a less than loud sample, and then I'm also miking it, top and bottom, to get a little bit of the natural sound because I wanted to be able to demonstrate a buzz roll to my students. So that was the one thing about triggers that wasn't going to work. Like, I can't teach a student how to do a buzz roll with triggers on the snare, you know. So I'm doing a hybrid. It brings the overall volume of the snare down, which is nice for noise reasons. That was the whole reason for doing the mesh heads, but it still gives me enough of that natural snare. And so yes, you are hearing some actual bottom snares. So yeah, cool. Awesome question. Thanks, man. Thanks for noticing. Okay, final iteration for this would be offsetting 2 down, 2 up. totally falls apart. That's a hard one right there. That's a difficult one. Oh, it does, doesn't it? And it's funny because that's what I was focusing in on is, the micro timing of that left foot. Again. That's so true. Ah. That would be cool. Get that going and then run like the samba snare pattern on the ride or something. What's a samba? I forget it. Nope, not happening right now. Cool idea, though. All right, what am I doing next? Let me run some more of these permutations, then maybe I'll try a song or something. I have a lesson in 15 minutes. But it's in person, so that's cool. I don't have to change my OBS settings and all that stuff. Bill, thanks for popping in, man. Yes, sir. No insulation here or in here. Most importantly, yes. That's crazy, because I used to wonder about that all the time at the old place, so it was really cool to see your comment. So I'm just getting in a quick practice session, not doing songs right now, but just running some stuff. All right, now I know my feet are garbage at this tempo, but I'm going to run them anyway, because I want to try stuff at a faster tempo. Earlier I was running this at 80 for control purposes, but here we go, just for fun. There it is. Nope. Try that again. It's rough. That's rough, but fun. Ted Reed, syncopation. You mean, never mind, damn it, that would have been so cool. I thought I had it on my music stand right here. I do have stick control. And this book right here is called The Packet. A fundamentals-based percussion curriculum. Little rudimental, little mallets, little drum set. And I do mean very little drum set. But I love their patterns and just some good stuff to run, for hands or feet. Oh, right on. Hey, Bill, thanks for the sub. The YouTube subscription. I appreciate that. And thanks for dropping in, showing some double bass drum love. All right, let me just run a song real quick, because this is the song that I had in mind for practicing all this stuff. And, y'all stream regulars might know this already, but the song that I'm working on is Hereafter by Architects. And when I say working on it, I've just, back burner for about 2 years now. Just trying to get my feet up to speed. Here we go. This is Hereafter by Architects, just for fun. Now the oceans have drained out. Can I come up for air? 'Cause I've been learning to live without. And I'm fighting with broken bones. Oh, man. Oh, that song hits so hard. Cool. Should probably wrap up soon. One more song. What's a good double bass song? Y'all got a good double bass song? Nothing just super fast. Oh, I know it. I'm going to finish out with some Pyramid. Here we go. Note Pyramid on the bass drum. Start at 100. Ugh. My feet are just too fast. It's a bit rough on those 16th note triplets. Left foot wants to rush. I'm going to start left foot now. 105. That left foot feels so weird. Isn't that something? I have more control starting with my left foot. How does that make sense? People have been telling me for years to lead with the left foot. And I knew it was good advice, but I just never liked doing it. But wow, does it help? That's amazing. All right, I got one more. Same thing, I'm just going to take the training wheels off and I'm going to go back to right foot lead. Here we are at eighth notes. Still rushing on the six. Forget where I am too. Need those training wheels. All right. So I'm really happy because it seems like all my equipment is still working. So I think that small tweak that I made is really the thing that'll fix it. So I think this Sunday, everything should work fine. I know I say that every week, but we'll see. That was what, 45 minutes or so of no crashes. No crashes in Pro Tools. 40 minutes. So, all right, well, I hope to see you guys there. Thanks for hanging with me today while I was practicing. And, yeah, have a good week. Bye.